So we're over in Ricky Hatton's gym still. It's a very, very hard Wednesday, and we're having a bit of fun. Brad Rear's here. He's a little bit sweaty. How are you, mate?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. It's always fun in here, as hard as it is. You know, we all enjoy what we're doing. So
it's a busy gym at the minute because there's a few guys in camp and a couple of lads looking to make their debuts. You're in camp as well, I believe.
Yeah, that's me off now, mate. So waiting on a date to be confirmed, but you know we're putting in the work. We've got a rough date to aim for, and yeah, you know it's fun. Like you say, the gym's bouncing at the moment. Everyone's kind of busy. Robbie's got some good big news coming up. Jack and Bayern having their debuts. Ibby's boxing soon. You know, you've got a bit of back training, so the gym's bouncing, mate, and it's a good environment to be in.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun and a lot of hard work this morning. Of course, you're talking about people fighting soon. We've got Marcus Morrison fighting Denzel Bentley for the British title down at York Hall on Friday. How do you think that one's going to go? Something you're interested in?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it. Seeing Marcus the other day, obviously the fellow Manchester lad, so I'll be rooting for him. Hope he gets the job done. But it's a tough fight. Bentley's a very, very good fighter, and you know when it is your weight, you always kind of have that. You always have one eye on it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight. Like I said, hopefully Marcus gets the job done. He's a local lad, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That would open up nicely for a British title fight for the Manchester lads, wouldn't it?
Yeah, potentially, mate. Potentially. Like I said, I've known Marcus a long time, and he's a good lad, but got to do what you got to do in this game. You know what I mean? I'm not asked. I'll get in with anyone. So.
Yeah, and of course you were originally on Ricky Hatton's bill with Boxer on I think it was October, wasn't it? Obviously postponed. Have you got any news on a date coming up? Is it going to be shortly, do you think?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully, you know, I'm being patient and I'm in the gym training hard. You know, like I said, I've started camp. I'm sparring that, and now weight's coming down nicely, and you know, hopefully we're going to get some news on that fight soon. Fingers crossed, like you say, can jump on that same card as Ricky. You know what I mean? We've done a good session together this morning, and you know, hopefully it'll be in Manchester again. I don't see why it won't be. But yeah, mate, you know, hopefully some news coming soon.
I know you mentioned there you've been training with Ricky this morning. I know leading up to the previous fight you were training quite a lot with Rick himself. You and Blaine have obviously a good relationship. You've been with each other for a very long time. What's it like having the three of you together, sort of training in the gym? I know it's good fun, but you know you must be learning from some really good boxing coaches there.
Yeah, of course, mate. The dream team, innit? Dream team. But you know, it's great. Like I said, great environment to be in at the moment. Yeah, training alongside Ricky. You know, I've gone from buying tickets to watch Ricky. I've gone from getting my amateur fight shorts, replica Ricky Hatton shorts, to now, you know, doing pads with him, having him in my corner, and now I'm training alongside him. So it's great, and you know, obviously Blaine's there pushing us through it like he always is. You know, I'm really enjoying the stuff that we're doing with Blaine at the moment, and like I said, I think this is a team that, you know, who's going to guide me to the top, and there's no one better for the job.
Yeah, you've got a lot of great personalities in the gym, as well as I've found out to my detriment. I've been debagged a couple of times. Thankfully, it's not gone out. Talking of you know, fights coming up, you've got Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua looking like they're going to actually fight. What do you think on that one? Because it's a strange one, isn't it?
I'm doubtful, mate. I'm doubtful. I've got my hopes up too many times before. For me, I think probably with all the goings on after the last fight, I think Joshua could do with a little bit of a break away from the ring. But then again, I don't know if Fury's offered in this fight for the publicity and Joshua's called his bluff. If the fight doesn't happen now, you're going to have to say it's down to Fury. But, you know, by no means, I don't think anyone's scared of fighting anyone, you know what I mean? It's one thing agreeing to the terms, and then it's another thing, you know, getting the broadcasters to agree to terms and all that. You know, I think there's a long way to go. For British boxing, I hope it happens, you know. I said last time that if it doesn't happen now, I don't think it will happen. Kind of lost. I'll tell you what, it's not lost a bit of the excitement because AJ doesn't have his belt. It's still a huge fight. It's still the biggest fight in boxing, and I'm happy that it's going to be in Britain, because you know it looked like it was going to be Middle East, Saudi or Dubai or wherever it was. So it'll be a great fight to have, you know, on these shows. But I'm doubtful.
And of course, we're 2.5 weeks out now from Eubank Jr versus Benn. The Eubanks have been playing silly devils as well. He is fighting, he's not fighting. I'm not going to let him fight. I am going to let him fight. You haven't got a choice. What do you make of all that? Because that can't be doing the boxer any good in his camp.
I think it's the Eubanks trying to play mind games. I don't think there's any truth behind it. You know, I think he's been trying to do it. Being a bit rich. I think he's been trying to do it all through the camp. You know, eating his KFC, saying, "Oh, I'm only going to be 60%." You know what I mean? All this. I think it's the Eubanks trying to play mind games. And you know, if I was Conor, I'd just ignore it. Nothing to him. I'd train for the fight, which looks like he is doing.
Yeah, he's pretty much doing that. He put a video out yesterday saying, "Don't really matter. I'm fighting on that date and don't care who it is."
Yeah, for me, mate. Honestly, I think he's doing all this because I think Eubank's going to do the weight comfortably, and I think he knows he's going to do the weight comfortably. Definitely got you in the mirror there. Definitely.
I told you it was a funny gym in here.
I think he's going to do the weight comfortably, mate, and I think it's all just for show. See, if you were going to be 60% in the ring, you wouldn't say you were going to be 60% in the ring. I think it's all for show, and I think Eubank's going to do him in a few rounds, you know, and I know you don't agree with me, but I think the only reason the fight is getting the kind of hype and the backing that it is because the question marks over, is Eubank going to be drained? And I think for me it's not a way to sell a fight, unfortunately. Like, look at the dads, you know what I mean? They both seriously hurt people. Like, I don't think you should be trying to sell a fight on the fact that he's going to be a percentage of himself because he's drained. You know what I mean? Eubank Jr with Blackwell, you know what I mean? He's been there first hand, he knows it. And for me, although don't get me wrong, it's an exciting fight. It's great. I think it's a bit of a rum sell. It's a bit of a rum sell, but you know, it is what it is. It's a boxing game, and will I be tuning in? Absolutely, you know what I mean. But you know, for me.
Surely you're going to be ringside, aren't you, for that one, Brad Ray?
Well, we'll see what news you've got to see of me, but I'm not that big of a superstar yet, you know what I mean? I can't just forget a ringside left fighter centre.
Well, listen, you've been training hard, you're looking sharp, mate, and let's just keep our fingers crossed that you get your date soon. It's going to be a big fight, we believe, and we really hope that you do well, mate. Thanks for speaking to us today.
Top man, cheers, Jonathan. Cheers,
mate.